Hello, my name is Raymond Dijoma, and I'm a real estate entrepreneur as well as a property lawyer here in Nigeria. This video is not necessarily based on popular demand, but it is targeted at a specific people. It is targeted at Nigerians in diaspora, and not all of them actually. So yes, this video is a testimonial of the work. Permits me the good work we are doing. As a matter of fact, this video is a testimony from a client that we basically just want to do, because we know that if we can personally impact one individual by way of a phone conversation, then if we put it out as a content, as a video, then it can or possibly affect more people and be a blessing to more people. And that's why we're doing this particular video, and I'm sure you would enjoy every bit of it. Ladies and gentlemen, this video is brought to you by Fortreal Rei Ltd, a real estate company right here in the city of Abuja, and we bring you the best of real estate investment. We don't just share investment opportunities with you, we also want to educate you so that you know how to safely and rightly invest in a beautiful city like Abuja. We are known or called the cash flow company, and the reason for that is because all of our products and real estate investment opportunities are targeted towards ensuring that you are able to build sustainable wealth through real estate investment. We don't just look out for one-time transactions. We want to be part of your financial success story. So ladies and gentlemen, do subscribe and stay in touch and be part of this family of investors, and you will definitely not regret. So what are we looking at? We're looking at two mistakes that some Nigerians in diaspora make as it relates to Nigeria, specifically as it relates to real estate in Nigeria. The first one is the fact that some Nigerians in diaspora want to wait till Nigeria becomes a 100% developed nation before they invest into Nigeria. As much as we are all hopeful that becomes a reality someday, the truth about it is real estate in Nigeria will definitely not also remain the same at that particular point in time. Dr. Stephen Akintayo is one developer that I respect. As a matter of fact, I just concluded a 1-month mentoring or mentorship program with his university, Stephen Akintayo University, and it was a swell time for me. And one thing he says consistently is the fact that he makes more money in Nigeria or in the Nigerian real estate sector than any other place. Now, he has offices in Dubai. As a matter of fact, does real estate in Dubai, does real estate in the UK. And he makes more money in Nigeria than any of these places. The question is why and how? It is simple. Nigeria is developing. Some of you will even argue that, but that's fine. Right, and it basically creates room, or the fact that Nigeria is developing creates room for a lot of potential to be tapped. And one of the reasons that I've done, as a matter of fact, I've done consultancy for a client who bought a property in the UK. I've also done consultancy with a client who wanted to buy a property in the UK, and we're looking at the history of the property through his and then the reputation that he made and all of that. And at the end of the day, we saw the recital, the history of how the party has appreciated right from as far as 10 years back. And what we discovered was the party was barely having around 1.5% appreciation per annum. And trust me, there is no investment, even in the, permit me to say, okay, let me not do that. But basically, it is rare to find 1 out of 1 billion property or investment in Nigeria will give you 1.5% appreciation consistently for 10 years. Come on, something should happen in between that will make that higher than that, right? So basically, what we are saying is Nigeria provides or gives you an opportunity for you to make higher returns from real estate investment. So in other words, if you wait till Nigeria becomes that city that is 100% developed, like places like Singapore, some parts of Europe, USA, and all of that, you will not get the right appreciation, or you won't get better returns when it gets to that point. This is the point where you have to invest in, because when you invest at this point, as the city develops, as the country gets better, what happens is that your investment is great. So yes, if you decide to wait till Nigeria becomes a 100% developed nation, that is absolutely fine. The testimony that is making us do this video is from the client who felt that that was a mistake he was making earlier. As a matter of fact, he now has up to 7 lands in Nigeria in a space of 2 years, right? So that's really, really important to him. And when he looks at his net worth, he only wish he started earlier than that and wasn't waiting till Nigeria becomes a 100% developed nation, as it were. So, in my opinion, I think it's safe to consider investing in Nigeria at this point because there's a lot of potential, and then with the potential available, there's room for improvement. And when that improvement happens, you will be at the benefiting end. If you decide to wait and the improvement happens without you having any investment in Nigeria, then at that point you may be at the losing, or basically you may not be getting any return. Let's not say it that way, right? So the second reason or second mistake that some Nigerians in diaspora make is thinking that they have to be in Nigeria for them to be able to make money from Nigeria. There are a lot of real estate investment options that you can explore and explore them profitably from wherever you are. You don't have to be physically in Nigeria. You don't have to live in Nigeria for you to make money from Nigeria. And this also goes to those who are actually not in diaspora. You don't have to. I have a client who actually lives in Benin, but right now wants to start actively investing in Abuja because he knows respectfully, factually, that his return on investment in Abuja will definitely be more than Benin. This is not to create any bias. This is just fact, right? Because we understand that the number of factors that actually creates or causes appreciation of property and leads to great return on investment, right? So when you look at that level, we can be truthful to ourselves and tell ourselves that property will appreciate more in a place like Abuja than some other places in Nigeria, right? So this particular part is not just for those who are abroad, but generally for all of us. We just have to explore the fact that the world has moved from just being a global village to even now becoming a local village. In other words, you don't have to be in the UK to earn from the UK. I was at home a few days ago when I got payment from Pioneer from one of my books on Amazon. And when the payment came, I literally was just smiling because it's like a payout for me because right here in Nigeria and being an internationally published author on the Amazon platform, I can earn from wherever I find. I don't even need to know the person who actually owned, who bought the property rather, or who bought the book rather, right? So that's an example of the word being local, right? So you don't have to be in Nigeria to make money from the real estate sector in Nigeria. All you need is doing the right things, following the right procedures, involving the right people, and you are definitely good to go. That's basically what I intend sharing with you in this particular video. Please note that this video is not specific consultancy. This is for educational purposes, and it is flowing from a testimony that one of our clients shared with us. And we're hoping that from his testimony, you too can possibly, if you are in that category, you can also learn something from it and possibly take a change of heart. You understand? So again, my name is Raymond Diasporans. I'm a real estate entrepreneur as well as a property lawyer here in Nigeria. And this video is brought to you by Fortreal Rei Ltd. We are a real estate company right here in the city of Abuja, and we are committed to you. We want to be part of your financial success story as you journey to building sustainable wealth. So right now, if you are the man who just decided to start investing, then we are happy to be part of that first investment journey with you, and even up to the second one and up to the 10th one, to the point where you are happy to say that you have attained some level of financial independence or sustainable wealth. So in other words, we don't look out for one-time transactions. So yeah, we want to be part of your financial success story as you journey to building sustainable wealth through real estate investment. So if you have just been converted or you just decided to start investing in Nigeria, then congratulations, we are here for you. We want to be part of your first investment, a second investment, leading up to when you can say that, yes, I am now financially independent. I am now financially free, because we know that real estate can do that for you. And that is why we are bringing you this content, and we want to be part of that journey. So ladies and gentlemen, do subscribe and stay in touch. And again, this is brought to you by Fortreal Rei Ltd. Bye for now.